Now, when you do get your offers, congratulations. You're going to want to weigh your offers against each other, assuming you're having multiple offers. So usually what I look for, again, going back to some of the previous points, is a job that I can do very effectively, very efficiently, and that I'm very good at, and that has, a decent amount of pay to it without a bunch of extra added responsibilities like managing multiple direct reports or working in an agency type environment to where you have, God, maybe even a dozen type clients. Again, efficiency is the name of the game here, so set yourself up to win. When you're analyzing these offers, you should have been taking notes throughout the process and ideally been ranking the companies that you're interviewing with. Then you have some leverage actually too if you're managing multiple offers. So you can go back and have follow-up conversations. Or a lot of times, again, I'm very transparent, just like I am in dating. I'll let the employers know, hey, things are moving pretty quickly. I'm entering the offering phase for multiple companies. You are my first choice. Let's make things happen. And sometimes too, even if you're not in a multiple offer environment or you're at different stages in the interview process with different companies, still drop that line anyways. Create that sense of urgency and get them shopping for you. Now at this point, you've selected your offer, you've done any sort of paperwork, you've set your start date. Other things that I like to ask usually during the interview process is, hey, what kind of equipment am I required? A lot of companies will ship you a laptop. A lot of companies let you use your own laptop. I usually prefer to use my own laptop because I don't like having multiple laptops, especially when I travel, but sometimes you don't have that choice and you get a really good job that'll ship you a laptop. Okay, you'll just have to carry 2 laptops with you when you travel. Not a big deal, not a deal breaker, but if there are 2 jobs, everything being equal, then that's one of the things I'll look for. What does a workstation look like? What sort of extra benefits do they have or their health coverage? For me living in Mexico, I don't really need health coverage, but it is nice to have, and I currently have an employer that pays 100% of it, so why not? So at this point, after accepting the offer, you're really just ironing out any additional details to get your start date, to get everything going, to get you effectively onboarded. When you're onboarding, you want to make sure that you're Johnny on the spot, get all your documentation, build out all your resource folders, bookmark everything, get all your system logins, build out all your profiles to create the perception that, yes, you are here to show up to work on day one. During the onboarding process, it's also a good time to set expectations for the type of work environment you would like to be in. I usually tell employers, and again, this comes back to the interview process, typically my time from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I am accessible. I do take off during the day to do things like shoot videos, to go to the gym for an hour, maybe to go get something to eat, go to the grocery store, cook, what have you. But from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. as a rule, I am accessible via Slack. I will get back to you within an hour or 2 maximum if you need something in the moment. For meetings, I usually request that people, as a courtesy, it's not a hard rule, that you set meetings 48 hours in advance or more. Or if you need to set an impromptu meeting, Slack me first and we'll find something with a shorter window for me to actually get on the meeting. And you'll find that most people in the remote work environment actually work kind of along these types of rules too. So it's really nice. Ideally, you're on a good team. You've done your homework in the interview process to where you know that there is no micromanagement. Maybe use some sort of like an Asana or Monday or workflow tool, which makes things really nicely. So as long as everyone is bought into and on board with how the tech stack works, with your team, you'll find that usually there's not a lot of scheduling type conflicts, which make things really nicely for you. I like to do all my calls early in the morning, go to the gym by about midday, and then have the entire rest of the day open to actually do my deep focused work. I've found that works best for you. That might differ based on whatever job you ultimately accept or on your preferred personal working style. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about creating opportunities and your preferred professional lifestyle. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there's different folks in different stages of this process. And ultimately, if you want to spend 100% of your time or near 100% of your time living and working abroad, you do need some digital source of income. Hopefully this video gives you a good launching off point. If there's anything I missed, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. If you'd like to take a step further, click on the link down below in the description to book an initial consultation with myself, and we'll actually get you a strategy going. I'll give you my ChatGPT prompts, I'll give you a resume template, and I'll run you through the whole process I use. The first time I tried doing this on my own, I actually went a period of like 8 months with no job opportunities or prospects coming through. It's because I hadn't figured out this process yet. Once I got it down, usually within 30 days, I can start getting job opportunities and offers coming in. And this is exactly where you want to be. It does run parallel to online dating to where you build all your profiles, you build all your processes out, and then you afford yourself options, which ultimately make you the selector. And that is a very, very nice place to be. So guys, I want to thank you for stopping on by. If you got value out of this video, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell to be alerted when new videos come out, share with a friend, and be sure to hit me up personally on any of the social media networks. Book a consultation with the link in the description. And until next time, I wish you good luck on your job search and expat dating lifestyle.